And off into the zone, and that'll be the stoppage of play here. And off the draw, Hawks, they'll work it around. Hepner now. Hepner from behind the safety of his own net, he'll work it up. And that gets cleared out. Hawks put that ahead. And again, we apologize there for the video and audio issues, giving us a little bit of a delay here at the start. As Hepner works that across, Twisters, they'll clear that one down. Hawks in their own zone. They'll pass that one across. And they'll work that ahead in front of the Twisters bench, fanning on that one. Loose puck. And the skirmish continuing in front of the Twisters penalty box. Twisters, they'll try and work that ahead forward. And brought ahead now here by the Hawks. Hawks walking in, and that shot just misses the net, going wide. Hawks, they'll play it down low, bouncing puck. And Twisters try and clear. They will get it out. 2.5 gone in the opening frame. Twisters lead by 1. And that shot wide of the net. Twisters, they'll try and work that ahead forward and try again here as Cohen Thomas whacks it into the zone. Hawks now playing from the safety behind their own net, trying to work it ahead. Long stretch pass. And here comes Einerson and crew into the zone. Quick shot, save made on the opportunity by Mazarat. Mazarat again, making a stop on the second opportunity, and he'll clear that one all the way down the ice. Long stretch pass. Controlled now here by the Hawks. They'll work it across. In front, there's an opportunity, and Mazarat will hold on for a whistle. And as they get ready here for the draw. Off the draw, Hawks, they'll control. They'll play that one around behind the net. Still working with it. Long stretch pass. And the Twisters trying to go the other way off a couple sticks. And that one comes all the way down the ice. Working with that loose puck. Hawks controlling in their own zone. Now getting past Sabrin and working ahead into their own zone. There's a shot on net just wide by the Hawks. And we got a penalty coming here on a hooking call. And they're going to get Spencer Sabrin on the hook. We'll take a look here at it at the replay. And didn't quite see it there. I also apologize for the lack of audio here coming from the arena. Off the draw. Hawks now working. It's Carlson. He's their leading scorer. And he'll push that one ahead. Hawks and the attacks on the Twisters will beat them to the puck, trying to clear it out. That one gets pushed ahead. Working with the loose puck. Controlled by Charleswood. Back to the point. Charleswood plays that one across. There's a shot through traffic, and Mazarat holds on for the whistle at 15:37. 93 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Charleswood Hawks. Twisters penalty kill coming into this one, 82.4%. That's good enough for third in the league. Meanwhile, the Hawks on the power play, they'll fire that one off the glass. Their power play also third in the league. And that stat at 23.5. And into the slot, that shot whizzes just over the netting. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 15:23 on the clock. Just a lone shot here on the power play opportunity for the Hawks. And off the draw. Charleswood controlling. They'll work that one back to the blue line. Walking the line is Carlson. He'll put that all the way down low, picked up by the 7, walking into that one. He couldn't get a shot away. And Owen Van Robies picks it up, trying to clear. Can't get it out of the zone as Carlson will be able to hold it for his team at the line. Into the slot, there's opportunity. Charleswood just misses the net on that opportunity. Rebound, and I thought they scored there, but the Flarkin goalie, Mazrat, holds on for a whistle. Here's a look at that replay on the great opportunity for Nathan Galvinia. Just 5 minutes past here in this one. Charleswood trying to even it up here on the power play. Looking now back to the point and play it across to the top of the circle. And that pass doesn't get through the traffic in front. Charleswood holding it, their shot through traffic, and that hits some bodies in front wide of the net. Charleswood trying to work it ahead forward, jamming at that loose puck. Still working with it now. Picked up by the Twisters, they're unable to clear. Back to the point. Bannastein with it now. He'll leave that one back for Penner. And across for the slap shot, blocked by bodies in front, loose puck in front. And the Twisters are able to block up the holes and clear it all the way down the ice. Charleswood, they'll leave it around behind their net. Trying to work it ahead forward now. Picked up by Penner. Penner walks into the zone, power play has expired. And loose puck in front, Josh Guilford picks it up and gets on off the glass and that line into the slot. Twisters trying to work it ahead, going the other way. Going through traffic's Guilford. Guilford, his shot off a couple sticks, and that one hits the glass and around behind the net, pushed ahead forward by Nathan Morrison. And the Twisters will play it right back in. Working with the puck here around behind the net, Charleswood. They'll move it up to Anderson, and his stretch pass won't go. It's off the blade of the 18, and we got a penalty or an offside coming your way here. Off the draw. Working with it now here. And that one comes all the way down, and that'll be an icing. Ready for the draw back here at the other end of the ice. Twisters win that one. Dick, he'll work that one across. And that puck controlled here by the Hawks. Hawks now trying to work it ahead ice. And walking over the line, continuing now with it, is Sieber. Sieber walks in front. He'll go around behind the net as his stick goes flying up. There's a shot from the point, and that gets deflected off a couple sticks and up and out of play. And we'll give you an update here on the scoring here in this one. There's Spencer Sabrin. Or sorry, that was a penalty. It was Katemo Wall, his second from Slade Southern, and Josh Guilford, and that was just 18 seconds into this one. And again, we do apologize for missing that goal for you. And Galvinia, he'll put that one just wide of the net, up off the glass, off a stanchion, and out of play. 12:45 remaining on the clock. Shots are 7-2. As the Twisters have gone about 5 minutes here without a shot after having two quick ones to start the period off. Galvinia with it through traffic, and that one gets blocked. Twisters trying to get some pressure at the other end of the ice. As controlling with the puck still is Charleswood from the safety of their own zone, trying to get pickpocketed by a couple sticks there off a couple Twisters blades, and that one gets cleared down. Mazrat plays it ahead. And Galvinia can't hold at the line. That puck comes all the way down. Here comes Wall all alone, trying to get a second of the night, and a great opportunity there. Just couldn't beat the goaltender on that one, and Charleswood now trying to take it the other way. Chipped ahead. Nice play by Sabrin to keep the pressure going. And Anderson, he'll work that ahead. Gets past Sabrin, and into the zone comes Charleswood. And that one gets cleared out right away. Here comes Guilford again with Wall. And Guilford gets in some trouble there as he runs into the Charleswood defender. Still working with it here on the near side. Jamming away at that puck. Back to the point. Clausen, his shot through traffic. That hits guy up high. And Charleswood in Arnson's feet. Twisters barely hold the zone. Here's an opportunity. Going the other way for Sutherland. He'll put it in front. Guilford couldn't get his stick on it. And that puck gets cleared all the way down. Icing waved off. Due to a good hustle there by the 15 of Bazin. Bazin now with the puck. And he'll run into some trouble there. And the Twisters will pick it up. Sutherland now. And Penner will scoop it from him. And he'll get worked down across into the slot. Hit a couple blades in front. And the Twisters taking away from harm's way is Guilford. And Twisters had to be careful there. Almost too many men on the change. Able to play it ahead. And Gordon will work it out of harm's way for the Hawks. Twisters now controlling in their own zone as we near the midway mark of the opening frame. And the Hawks, they'll play that one in behind the net. Picked up by Wood. Wood now with the puck. His long stretch pass and icing waved off, so it is deflection. Gordon, he'll play it to his defenseman, and the Hawks, they'll work that all the way down the ice and bring an icing at 10:31. Twisters lead 1-0. Shots are 7-2 though in favor of the visiting Charleswood Hawks. Both teams coming into this one on opposite ends of the spectrum as the Twisters trying to end their losing skid. 1-6-1 coming into this one. Meanwhile, the Hawks 5-1-1. As Hepner works that back, play it down low to Cohen Thomas. Twisters trying to work it out of their own zone. Now there's an opportunity for them. That won't go. Still controlling with the puck now. Back to Hepner. He can't reach that, and that puck comes out of the zone where Wood will pick it up. Wood, long stretch pass. Can't get to Olsen. Picked off. And there's a quick shot on the opportunity by Travers. And Mazrat holds on for a whistle as we enter the back half of the opening period. In this one, Twisters trying to get some more action there in front of Gordon. And they did have a good opportunity just moments ago here on this opportunity from Wall, where he was all alone and had his opportunity on the breakaway. Working with it now is Charleswood in the attack zone. They'll work around the point. Back to the captain. Shot through traffic, and that won't go. There's another opportunity. Mazrat stays strong on that one. Both teams now changing up their attack lines. As Owen Van Robies and Cruz skates on the ice. And Galvina's pairing comes in for the defense here for Charleswood on the draw. And Galvina working it into the skates of his teammate. He'll scoop it right back up. Pressured now by Sabrin. And working it on the far side's Traverse. And he can't get through the traffic. Twisters, they'll roll that one in behind the net. Gordon now with it. Long stretch pass, and that gets chopped up off a blade of a Twister into the Hawks bench. And as they're set here, ready for the draw. Loose puck, still working with it. Hawks trying to control it. They'll kick that one ahead. And a long hard skate for that one. And again, the Hawks working at their own blue line. Saber now with it. Blocks, plays that into the slot. And no one's home there as Mike Hepner works it up for Wall. Katema Wall walking in. He's one tonight. Leaves it on. And there was an opportunity for Josh Guilford, and that was just over the net as he took a hard hit on that one. Here's the opportunity. As you can see, Wall works it ahead and makes a nice drop pass there, getting it to Guilford. And Guilford just put that one a little bit high as he was taking the hit, couldn't fall through on it. Cohen Thomas now in on the draw for the Twisters as he gets ready to face off of Elliot Lewis. And Lewis with the puck. He'll work it around here on the near side and ahead. And into the zone's Carlson. Carlson waits, puts on the brakes, tries to get it back, and that won't go for the Hawks. And that puck passed the defense and all the way down the ice. Cohen Thomas, he'll get bumped off the puck. And Seabury will put that in And Mazrat holds on for a whistle. 8:19 on the clock. Off the draw, Dick, he'll pick that one up and try and work it out of the zone. Still jamming at that loose puck. Picked up by the Hawks. Quick shot. Mazrat holds on for the whistle. Off the draw. Bouncing puck. Hawks control with it. They'll work that one in around behind the net. Still jamming at it now. And holding that at the blue on Shen, and his shot up into the netting off a twister stick. That'll bring it into the zone. 7:58 on the clock. As Mazrat gets ready here for the redo. Coming to his left off the draw. Sabrin wins it. Working with it now. Twisters to the far side boards. Batted down by a Hawk and into the zone now. Stadowski, he'll leave that back, and that shot on the rebound. The Twisters can't corral that. That gets cleared all the way down. We'll have enough for icing, and yes, it does. Shots now 10-3, and it's the first shot in the back half here of the opening frame for the Twisters, as they get ready to set it up here following the icing. As it's the scoring line out there with Guilford and Wall and Sutherland. Off the draw, Hawks win that one ahead. Sabrin, he'll play it down low behind the net. All is dangerous, and Wall couldn't get a shot away on the nice pass from Sutherland. Going the other way, Einerson, he'll wait up and now cross over. Stick handling now across to the backhand, around behind the net, and he'll meet Slade Sutherland, and that'll end his opportunity there on that one. Curtis now with it. He'll leave it back. Hawks controlling in their own zone. And Couturis, he'll play that up. Hawks play it in behind the net. And Sabrin now waiting. From out from the safety of his old goaltender, and he'll work that one right behind to Hepner, who misplays that one as he had bodies chasing down on him, and he plays that down, icing waved off. Twisters go for a change. Guilford applies pressure as he'll stay out. Hawks in their own zone, working ahead ice. And that one's picked off by Dick and worked ahead forward. Here's the opportunity going the other way into the zone. And Younghusband couldn't get much on that shot as that one whistles wide of the net. Hawks trying to go the other way, and a little bit of a collision there as they continue on with it. Now Younghusband trying to hold at the line was Van Robies, but his blade just a stride ahead of what he needed to be, and it'll be an offside against the Twisters at 6:15 on the clock. Shots are 10-3 in favor of the visiting Hawks, down by 1. Twisters win the draw. And it was in the feet of Olsen. Twisters clear that into the zone as working out of harm's way as Galvinia plays that in off the stick of Penyer. Wood now with it. And Wood clears that one. That one hits the ceiling, bring us a stoppage in play. And they get ready here to redo the draw in the Twisters zone here. Cohen Thomas set in on the circle. And he'll win that one ahead. And here come the Twisters. And running into traffic right away, just chipping it ahead they will do. Controlled by the Hawks. Hawks now, they'll turn that one over. And bad turnover by Alex Van Dynes as he played it right back. And the Hawks clear it in, and they're going to get hit with an icing on that one at 5:38. After a quick start for the Twisters, some pressure by the Hawks, and it's now taking it easy here as both teams trying to feel each other out here. As they're ready here for the draw. Off the draw, bouncing puck, still working with it. Penner now, he'll try and work that ahead. And that one gets cleared all the way down, wide. And Guilford now working with it. He'll try and work that one there ahead. Still with it now. And Van Roby's now, he'll try and center that one. There's a shot from a tight angle. That one bouncing off the post, almost went in, and that was Owen. Sorry, that was Spencer Sabrin on the opportunity. Here's a look at the replay of that one. And it just rings off the side of the post and bounces up. Dangerous opportunity there for the Twisters at 5:05. Off the draw. Alex Van Dynes, this shot through traffic, loose, rebound in front. Twisters pushed that one just wide, and the Hawks trying to corral it, bouncing puck. And Van Dynes applying some more pressure as Hepner now works it the other way. In around behind the net. Hawks controlling. On the far side, that one doesn't get out. Still with it. And walking the line here. Push that one ahead. And in behind the net. Hawks trying to work that out of the zone. Twisters now with it. Hepner. And bouncing puck coming into the zone. Drop down. And Gordon. He'll spin that one around. Play it away from harm. Still with it now. Picked up by the Twisters. Twisters play that across. With 4 to go. Cohen Thomas with a head of steam. And he gets pickpocketed at center by Dubois. Now going the other way. Here's the opportunity for the Hawks. As they'll continue with that one through traffic. And Hawks wanted a penalty here, and we'll see if they get one. As they got their helmets hooked. I thought it was just his stick. Just look at the replay of that. You don't see that any day. And oh yeah, there they go. They hook both their helmets up top there. First, I thought the Hawks player was complaining that he was getting his stick held off the draw. Wild now with the opportunity through traffic, deflected in front. Around behind the net. Picked up now here by Keck. Keck, he'll push that one ahead. And controlled now by Carlson. Watched by Ty Sadowski and Keck. Keck picks up the loose puck. He'll work that across. There's a shot. And still jamming at the loose puck on that opportunity from Sabrin. And we got a stoppage in play. And here is the turnover that Keck creates. There's the opportunity for Sabrin and Gordon. Getting enough of that one to hold on for a whistle. Off the draw. Hawks now with it in their own zone. Long stretch pass, and that one comes all the way down. Be wide of the net. They might get called, then they will call them on icing at 3:22. Shots now up 10-6 in favor of the Hawks as the Twisters trying to pressure Gordon a little bit more after being him early on. Dick works around behind the net for a Wall. Wall in tight. He couldn't get a shot away. And the Hawks, they'll work that up the near side. Long pass comes down. Wall, good job on the back check there against Carlson. Against Carlson, correction there. And Wall, the help of Dick, pinning Carlson, and now Wall will scoop that one up. Tries to get it out. Wall holds at the line, deflected, and that one, just getting enough of that one was Mesrat as that one rolls wide. Lewis now, he'll take a hard hit. And we got a penalty coming up here. Or a hand pass. It's a hand pass. At first I thought he was going to call a board here on the hit, but called that right there. And that's what it will be, a hand pass against Charles Wood. Off the draw. Hawks, they'll work that one in. Sabrin, he'll try and clear that one. Galvinia walking in through traffic, and he'll roof that one up into the netting at 2:36. So some opportunities again here brewing for the Hawks, and so they'll try and set it up here in the attack zone as they've tried to carry the pace of play here in this one as the Twisters win the draw. who had a quick start out of the gates. Owen Van Robies from behind his own net. He'll try and work that up on the far side. Pass it right back to Sabrin. And Sabrin puts that right up into the netting. I'll bring a stoppage in play here, 2:19. And as I roll in here for the draw, off the draw, loose puck picked up by the Twisters off the Hawks win on the far side. And Young Husband works that ahead. Bouncing puck picked up by Sabrin. Sabrin now trying to turn the other way. Still working with it. On the near side, the Hawks, they'll play that one in all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing right at the 2-minute mark here in this one. And the Twisters now here changing it up. Cohen Thomas now set in for the draw. And off the draw, Twisters now trying to work that one ahead forward. Still working with it. Controlled now by the Hawks. Here come the Hawks. Penner walking in, splits the D and doesn't get past Hepner's blade of his stick as Hepner works it the other way with 100 seconds to go. Long stretch pass. Glove down by the Hawks. Hawks trying to go the other way. Bouncing puck, tic-tac-toe onto the stick of Hepner. And he'll work that one ahead. Now Penner with an opportunity to go the other way. He'll put on the brakes at the line, work it right into the slot. And good stick work there by the Twisters and the opportunity for Stevenson. Shannon plays that right in on net. Dick works it the other way. Still working with it. Going through traffic, trying to clear that puck out. And now the Twisters will pick it up on the far side. Van Downs, he'll walk in. And he'll fire that one up off a stick and up and out of play. 64 seconds remaining here in the opening frame. And this one, Twisters lead 1-0 on a goal from Wall. That happened 18 seconds in. And as they get ready here off the draw, they'll work that one across. There's a shot by Wood just wide of the net. Trying to control that bouncing puck. And working now the other way. Here come the Hawks. And Mesrat gets it out of harm's way again, dangerously, so I put it in front as the Hawks work that right over the net. Here's another opportunity with the Hawks. 44 seconds on the clock, into the slot, bouncing puck, trying to calm it down. Mesrat makes a save, rebound, and couldn't get enough on that one was the Hawks. As Traverse had a great opportunity. Traverse now plays it back to Shannon at the point. And Mesrat sees that one through. He'll kick it out. And just out of the reach of Wall as Wall chases down Shannon. Guilford picks it up at the line. Here comes Guilford. And that one just over the net. Twisters continue now with the puck. They'll play that in and a hard hit there on Hepner from Traverse. And Traverse now picks up the puck. Hepner plays it away. And that'll get cleared in with 3 seconds on the clock. Mesrat leaves it. And that will do it here for the opening frame. There's a quick look at that hit there that Hepner took from Traverse as the Hawks trying to get some momentum going their way, and there's that pummeling hit. So it's the Twisters leading by 1 after 1. And that was Wall finding the back of the net 18 seconds in from Slade Sutherland and Josh Guilford. And with that, we'll look at the scores from around the league here in this one. As we are the... It was the Raiders Junior Hockey Club starting, who fell to the Railer Express early on in the opening game, 6-1. And then out in Stonewall, it was another blowout, this time for the visiting Fort Rouge Fort Garry Twins, and they won that one 7-0. And the Canucks had a comeback win against the top team, St. Vital Junior Victorias, winning 4-3 with 3 unanswered goals, including the overtime winner in that one. And then St. Boniface was able to take care easy of the Royal Knights 5-1. And with that, we'll see you after the intermission. I'm your host, Belly Brantley, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And the Twisters take the ice. Our scoring summary here in this one. 1 goal so far through 20 minutes of play. And that was by the Pembina Valley Twisters, number 15, Katema Wall, his second of the year, from Josh Guilford. And Slade Sutherland, 18 seconds in. Shots after the first was 12-6. That was the Hawks doubling up the Twisters. Twisters with a quick opportunity. Here again it's Wall, and he put that one on the backhand and couldn't get a second one early on in this one. Off the draw, Guilford. Now he'll work that round behind the net. Picked up by the Hawks. Hawks going through traffic, and the Twisters now breaking that one up. Guilford working that head to Wall. Wall gets knocked down. He'll shoot that one ahead forward. Johnson picks it up, and he'll work it the other way into the Twister zone around behind the net. Hawks controlling now in the attack zone, playing that right back behind and getting knocked down by Hepner. And the Hawks are still working in tight. Jamming at it was Cole Penner, and that puck comes all the way down the ice. With the Hawks trying to work it the other way. Scooped up and played right ahead by the Twisters. Going through traffic was Guilford. And Hepner picks it up. He'll work it across. And on the tic-tac-toe, Penner controlling with that one. Working now with it. Johnson plays that one ahead out of harm's way as the Twisters chase that one down. Wood misplays that one, trying to get it to Hepner, and picking that one up there was Van Dynes off a couple of Hawks, as Van Dynes now loses it in his feet. And still jamming at it. Hawks coming free with it, walking into the slot through traffic and trying to get a shot away, and still jamming at it. Mazrat goes down and holds on for a whistle. And here's an opportunity right off the draw for Wall. And Wall just scoops it up on the back end and tight angle, trying to get a shot away there. But a good early opportunity for his squad. Twisters off the defensive zone win. They'll work that across on the far side. Younghusband now with it. He'll play that one ahead, and bouncing puck off a couple of sticks. Controlled by the Hawks as they walk over center ice. Lewis now with it. He'll work that one ahead. Trying to jam it in front. Loose puck. Still with it, and the Hawks are able to tie this game up. It'll be Tyson Serber with the goal, and the assist going to the 16 of Matt Carlson, who's their leading point scorer. And there's a replay there of the goal, and walks in right in front, puts it on the backhand through the 5-hole. And we're back to a 1-1 game. Now working with it. Hawks in their own zone, trying to feed that one ahead forward. Still jamming at it as they continue on. As they walk into the zone, playing it back right across the slot on the tic-tac-toe again. Not going in their advantage as Van Robies tries to work it the other way through a little bit of traffic, and Calvinia picks it up in his own zone. They'll push that one ahead forward. Still jamming at it and working with it on the slap shot. That one just over the net on the opportunity from the Hawks. Here's another opportunity again. That one just wide. Bouncing puck. Charleswood controlling now with it into the slot, firing that one, and Mazrat holds on for a whistle on the opportunity from Nathan Morrison. Off the draw, working now here with it. Hawks trying to jam it ahead forward. Johnson plays it in. And off of Hepner. Hepner, he'll jam that one ahead forward as he dodges a hit. Working across to Johnson. Johnson trying to put it ahead. Gutierrez, he'll play that into the slot. Einerson fires that one in on net. Blocker saved by Mazrat. Johnson now with it. His shot wide of the net. Puck skipping around behind. And Wall, he'll get pinned against the boards. Controlling the puck though, as the puck battle working out with it. And Wall bouncing puck that he jammed up. And Guilford will work it ahead. And that puck gets worked back, picked up by the Hawks. Charleswood now. They'll walk in. going through traffic, trying to get a shot away, and that puck controlled now here by the Twisters on the nice workaround for Josh Guilford, getting it to Sutherland. Now back to Guilford. Guilford walks in. That one off the glass. Wood was in front on the opportunity. Picked up by Hepner. He'll play that right back into the zone. Twisters tag, and Guilford gives chase. Gordon plays it away from him to Katorius. Still working with it. Jamming at the puck down low. Johnson. He'll work that ahead ice. And Katorius picks it up. Walks in. There's a pass into the slot, and Shannon just missed the net. And Mazrat holds on for a whistle. 15:46 on the clock. Mazrat awaiting the draw, coming to his left. Hawks, they'll win the offensive zone draw. Trying to work that cross ice at the line, and they'll work that around behind the net. Still with it now, Charleswood. And that shot just wide of the net. Continuing to control down low. Jamming at it. And the Twisters clear that one. That one hits the ceiling. That'll bring a stoppage in play here at 15:23 here in the second. Shots are 16-7 in favor of the Pembina Valley in favor of the Charleswood Hawks. Twisters in off the draw, and that one into the linesman's skates and controlled now here as Hepner works it out into Olsen. Olsen, long stretch pass, and they're going to get hit with an icing here. And they'll try and redo it. As Mazrat's ready here for the draw. Coming to his left on the redo following the icing. Off the draw, and so wait as Stevenson puts down his stick again. Picked up, quick shot by Cole Penner. That one doesn't get through the traffic in front. Hepner now with it. Hepner trying to work it ahead on the near side. Long stretch pass into a couple of skates. Van Dynes, he'll work that back to Hepner, and Hepner plays it ahead. Galvinia now with the puck behind his own net. He'll work it up on the near side. And now on the far side, Hawks walk into the zone. They put on the brakes. Stevenson picks it up. And Carlson, right off the bench, fires that one, and that's kicked away by Mazrat on the near side. Still working with it. Carlson picks it up. What a move he makes as he'll work that across to Stevenson. Back to Carlson. And Carlson just couldn't finish as Mazrat has the answer. And here's a look at that opportunity here. Off the block here, you'll see Carlson pick it up and do a nice stick work there. Going through a couple Twisters players, but can't beat the goaltender on the opportunity. 14:24 on the clock following the draw. Again, Hawks corralling that puck in the attack zone. Working with it. They'll play it down low. Carlson working his way out of trouble. Plays it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Loose puck in front. Jamming at it. Carlson finds it. Correction there. Found by Katorius, it looks like, as Carlson watches from the slot. Working with it. And the Twisters couldn't quite reach that puck as jamming away at it. Waddles out to hold the zone right into the slot and out of the reach of Carlson. Carlson now with the puck. He'll work it behind the net. Picked up by Wood. And Wood trying to hold that on his stick as he gets punished there by Ethan Lewis, and the puck pops away from him. Working with it now. Dick, he'll play that into the feet of Wood. And trying to find that now. It's found by a Hawk dangerously down low. Into the slot. Hawks jamming away at, they score. And it's a 2-1 Charleswood lead. And here's a look at the replay of that Charleswood goal. As the Hawks have come back, and they're now up two goals here in the period and have taken the Twisters' lead and changed into their fortune for a 2-1 lead as the Hawks now working again, trying to make it 2 goals as on the attack. Turned around and firing that one just wide was a 13 of Nathan Morrison. Johnson now with it. He'll play that one just wide of the net. Twisters trying to work it ahead forward. Van Roby's scooping that puck up. Van Roby's through traffic. Fires that one in and holding on for a whistle is Gordon. 12:50 on the clock. Off the draw. Working with it. Hepner now trying to go the other way and picked up by the Hawks. Firing through traffic and a paddle save on the opportunity. Still continuing with that in tight traverse. Couldn't get a shot away. And he'll pick up the rebound as he takes a hard shoulder check from Sabrin. And the Twisters clear that one all the way down the ice, and that'll be enough here to bring ice in a stoppage and play at 12:23. And we'll get you that latest Hawks goal score there. Matt Carlson, his sixth goal here on the campaign, and a goal and assist for him in tonight's game as he leads the Hawks in point scoring. Off the draw, nice little move by Slade Sutherland as he'll work it ahead. Anderson breaks that opportunity up and played ahead forward by Couturier. Now still working with it. And again, the Twisters playing all the way down. This one does not have enough for icing. Galvinia picks it up, pressured by Wall, the lone goal scorer for the Twisters. Couturier works it ahead. Still working with it. Anderson into the slot and couldn't get a shot away where the Hawks. As Sutherland plays it back to Wall. Wall plays it ahead and Couturier now with it. Puck behind the net. Galvinia working it ahead. Alex Van Duyn's charging down on loose puck bouncing in front. Hawks, though, they'll work it. Couturier again, he'll work that ahead forward to Anderson. Anderson, he'll get that one across, and the Hawks couldn't get a shot away. Twisters trying to work it the other way. Up ice, picked up by Cohen Thomas. He's got Olsen with them, and Thomas plays that one in. Gordon plays it out of harm's way. Cross ice, and the Hawks now working up on the far side. Fanning on that one. Thomas right there. And that puck corralled here by Van Norman. And in the Hawks now working out from the defensive zone. Played right back in. Van Norman giving chase. He's Olsen chasing him down the other way. But Gordon will hold that for him. And now the Hawks captain Van Norman plays that one all the way down the ice. And Mazrat will hold on for a whistle at 10:47. Shots are 20-8 in favor of the visiting Charleswood Hawks. Add Elliot Lewis and Tyson Serber on the Matt Carlson goal. Stevenson in on the draw, ready here to go. And off the draw, work back to Van Norman. He'll play that one across. And there's a shot. And Mazrat sees that the whole way through. Pad save. They'll try it again. As Van Norman works that one across. Shot through traffic. And that one off the target. Van Norman chasing after that puck. Corralling it in his own zone now. As we near the midway mark of this hockey game. Guilford picking up the loose puck. Trying to work it ahead forward. He gets pinched. Galvinia works it across ice going the other way. And Van Norman steps right over the center ice logo. Flicks that one ahead. And bouncing puck and chipped up behind the Twisters net. Still working with it. Dick tries to work it the other way. Hawks controlling. Trying to get a shot away down low. And Dick, he'll work it the other way. And Johnson fires that one in off a couple of gloves. And the Twisters are going to get called on. And they're going to say a high sticking instead of a hand pass. And we have entered the back half here of the hockey game as the Twisters getting heavily outshot 21-8. And for that, they are down in this game by a score of 2-1. As Carlson in on the draw, he has 2 points for the Hawks. And the go-ahead goal, taking on Van Roby's. Hawks win the draw, pressuring in tight. Sabrin there, and working it out of harm's way comes the Pembina Valley Twisters. Owen Van Roby's into the attack zone, stick handling across. Pulls it back to the forehand and right back to the line. There's a shot through traffic, and Gordon holds on for the whistle from the opportunity for the Twisters. And a great setup there by them. Here you can see as Van Robies works it in tight and then back, and a shot from the point held for a whistle by Gordon. Off the draw, Carlson. He'll work it ahead on the near side. Hepner breaks that one up, and the Hawks on the near side with the head of steam. Elliot Lewis can't get past Sabrin, and Brennan Sabrin able to work it away. Sabrin now with the puck. Beyond the safety of his own goal, he'll make a nice move to get past the first defender and then put that one up into the netting at 9:05. And see if we have the replay here. Nice little move there by Sabrin coming out from behind his net, but put that one up into the netting, and the Twisters will have to do from the faceoff in tight in their own zone as Van Robies wins that one ahead, and a hard hit there, ending that opportunity for the Twisters as Hepner regroups, but it's pressured right away by the Hawks off the skate of Traverse, and a bad turnover as Morrison to Traverse. Here's a 3-on-2 opportunity, and holding on is Mazrat for the whistle, and a little bit of pushing and shoving continues on as Sabrin getting in with it, and he's going to go to the penalty box as well as the 11 as Raleigh DeDuch. Looks like he got some hands up there. Here's an opportunity on the turnover that led to that Hawks' latest opportunity. And it's just going to be the one. So just Sabrin on the rough, and power play opportunity number 2 of the night for the Hawks. Hawks 0 for 1 with 2 shots on their opening power play. Now working with it is Spencer Sabrin. There you go. It's called for the 2 minutes. Working with it across. Now down low, Shannon with it. He'll put that one across to Cole Penner. Penner, his shot through traffic off the high glass hits the referee. And the Twisters, he'll send that ice wide all the way down. Gordon now with the puck behind his own net. He'll leave it as a power play here, 3rd in the league. They'll work it ahead is the Hawks against the 3rd in the league penalty kill, Pembina Valley Twisters, and a opportunity in front, the 13 there of Nathan Morrison just couldn't get a stick on it. As the Hawks regrouping in their own zone with a minute 06 remaining on the man advantage. On the near side, Shan, he'll work it ahead to Lewis, and Lewis got tied up there, and they'll have to try it again as now they walk into the zone. Waiting as Lewis came right into the slot and holding on for a whistle's Mazrat. Here's a look at that opportunity, and left all alone there, you could see was the 13 of Morrison. He just couldn't get the puck on his blade, and that would have been an easy backdoor deflection to crack this one open. Off the draw. Controlling now, here's the Hawks. Carlson, he'll play it back. And Carlson now from Gavinia. Bouncing puck. Stevenson can't get his stick on it. Elliot Lewis will pick it up instead. Lewis plays it down low. Hawks working from the danger zone, and Carlson couldn't get that one, just enough of the blade off the stick of Olsen to break that one up as Saber worked it to him. Now going the other way into the zone, and a little bit of a hip check there by Wood ending Gavinia's opportunity. Now Hepner, he'll play that on the backhand all the way down the ice. 10 seconds remaining here on the man advantage for the Hawks. Hawks in their own zone, trying to work it up on the near side. They'll play that one back. Lewis now corralling it, and that will be the end of the power play for the Hawks. 2 shots on the man advantage for Elliott and crew as he gets that right back in the slot. Picked up by the Twisters. And the Twisters too light on the puck, but coming back was Van Robies, and he'll work that one ahead to Young Husband. Young Husband with it behind the net to Van Robies. Van Robies puts on the brakes, and Van Robies now works it to Hepner, a guy with some hands, as Hepner now walks in. Makes a couple guys miss, plays it into the slot, picked off by the Hawks. Charles Wood now, it's Stevenson trying to go the other way for his crew. Stevenson walks his way through traffic, fires that one. Masrat save made on the rebound though. Van Norman, he'll play that one around behind the net. Controlled by Charleswood, and that hit there breaking that one up as the Twisters using the physical element to create some turnovers. And now Hepner with it as they couldn't do much there on that last attack. And he'll turn that one over in his own zone. And it looks like Sutherland there helping, still working at that one. So that's Hepner there. Help make up for his mistake, and the Hawks able to hold the line, and that bouncing puck will roll on its edge out of the reach of Waddle as he regroups here with his team. Couture is now with it, and he'll fire that one. Masrat save, dangerous opportunity on the rebound, and just firing that out of harm's way dangerously was Jonathan Dick. Bouncing puck, Van Norman from the point, and that shot just wide of the net. Didn't have enough on it. As Hepner now applying some defensive help with the help of Van Robies. Bouncing puck. Hepner sticks that head to Sutherland. Sutherland can't get past Van Norman. And Sutherland just clears that down. Waddle in after it as Wall chases him down to the final 5 minutes here of the middle frame. Long stretch pass. Fired right back in by Dick as he'll go for a change. And Gordon now up to Katari. That one picked off. There's an opportunity for the Twisters, and well, the high hit as he gets knocked down. And the Twisters just couldn't get the shot there that they wanted as there's traffic plugging it up. Katari now going the other way, and the Twisters able to break that one up momentarily. There's a shot from the point by Shan, and he just blasted that one high and wide as Johnson plays it in down low. Still working with it. Johnson coming in to help pinch. Dutch holds the line, and that's kicked away by Masrat. Still working with it now here. Guilford applies some physical force here, trying to help his team out. As that one off the glass, up to Sutherland. Sutherland gets just enough of it to wave off the icing. As the Hawks controlling in their own zone. And the long stretch pass, and that's going to be an icing against the Hawks as Sabrin was the first man back. 3:49 on the clock. Shots are 25-10 in favor of the Charleswood Hawks. They got 2 goals in this frame and put them on top 2-1. Cohen Thomas, he'll win the draw. Back to Wood. Wood now working it down low. As Traverse kicks it ahead without his stick, and again just showing how the Hawks just always being a step ahead of this Twisters team here, even after giving up the opening goal as Olsen tries to break that one up. And here come the Hawks going the other way through traffic, and Wood puts an end to that, pushes it back, and holding that at the line of Shen. That looked pretty close to being an offside, and that one just wide of the net. Johnson with it, his shot, and that one again just missed by a couple inches. Still working with that one in tight, and that shot won't go for the Hawks. Loose puck controlled here by Pembina Valley. Twisters on the near side, and they'll clear that one all the way down. Icing waved off at the 3-minute mark. Gordon works it ahead. Olsen trying to pick that one off. Traverse works it the other way though from Morrison, and Morrison takes a hard hit from Wood. Wood in return gets the puck on his stick. Wood walks in, looking on the backhand, plays it in front, and no one can get the blade on that puck. And here come the Hawks with the opportunity going the other way as they walk in. And that shot, and they score. And Riley Dedoich gets on the board, and it's a 3-1 Hawks lead after what looked like some promise from Wood going the other way. And here's a look at the replay. And there's the pass ahead that he picks up from Traverse, and Norwich puts that top shelf. A nice goal, and a tough one here for the Twisters as they find themselves in a hole here late in the second period as Keck works ahead on the backhand. 2:27 remaining here, and Keck fanning on that one. Here come the Hawks. Hawks working the other way through traffic now, controlled here by the Hawks, trying to get something on that puck. Bouncing puck just wide of the net. Hawks jamming at it in tight. And still working with it. Controlled now here by the Hawks. Back to the point for Galvinia. He'll work that one across, and he'll get right back on the one-timer. Deflected loose in front of Hawks, jamming at it. Puck skipped up in the air, and it's still loose. Galvinia trying to work up. He gets tied up with Keck, and here's a breakaway opportunity going the other way for Ty Sadowski. Sadowski walking in, getting chased down. He'll draw a penalty. And it's going to be a penalty shot coming to Ty Sadowski here. Here's a look at his breakaway, and there's a little bit of a hook or slash, whatever the ref wanted to call that, and Ty Sadowski has the opportunity here with the one-on-one against Keegan Gordon. Sadowski now. He'll pick up the puck, go to the far side, take it slow, walk into the top of the circle, kick leg fake, and that shot there, easy stop there. Not enough on that one as he tried to put it over the pad there of Gordon. And here's a look at the replay of that opportunity for Sadowski. He walks in nice and slow with a little leg fake and tries to put it there in between the glove and the pad, just not enough on that one. 99 seconds on the clock as off the draw. Hawks now controlling in their own zone with the puck. They'll work that one ahead. And here comes Elliot Lewis, all in speedy. He'll play that across, and Mazrat is able to make the stop. Controlled though here, and walking right around through traffic. And a great opportunity there, but that one won't go for Tyson Sieber, who has a goal in this one already. And there's the opportunity for Sieber as he walks through about 3 twisters right there from around behind the net, comes in front, and Mazrat though has the answer. Trying to hold his team in this one as he's faced a slew of shots early on. Here's another opportunity for the Hawks, bouncing puck, and the Hawks score. And it's a 4-1 Hawks lead. And that'll be Jaden Waddle with the goal. Here's a look at the replay, and Mazrat bouncing in front there, and as the shot beats him. That is the 32nd shot of the game for the Hawks. Off the draw. Johnson, he'll play that one in. Puck rolls around behind the net. Hawks corral it into the slot. That one picked off, and Shama plays it the other way. Here comes Van Robies. Van Robies, he'll put on the brakes. Trying to get some life back here for the Twisters as he'll turn that one over. And Van Robies there on the back check, walking through traffic in front and just over the net. Was a great opportunity for the 19 of Elliot Lewis. And Lewis now, he'll get it looks like he's going to get a penalty for a high sticking, 33.2. And no, it's going to be a hook instead. Here's a look at Elliot Lewis's scoring opportunity as he goes through traffic. Meanwhile, the Twisters, they get their first power play of the game, and at a time when they definitely need it. Twisters power play coming into today. They're first in the league, 29.6%. The penalty kill, not that hot for the Hawks, 76.2. That's only good enough for 8th. Working with it, and still now jamming at it is the Twisters behind Gordon. Now back to the point. Hepner now with it. He'll play it across to Dick. 14 seconds on the clock. Dick back to Hepner. Hepner in front, deflected, and Gordon has the answer. Quick shot by Olsen, and rebound. Right back to Olsen. Spinning and shooting's Dick. That one gets blocked into the corners, and Shannon plays it out of harm's way. There's the horn. Twisters will have the power play heading to the final period of regulation. But the difference in this one has definitely been the shots. 6 shots again in the second period for the Twisters to follow up their 6 shots in the first period for a total of 12. Meanwhile, for the Charleswood Hawks, they get a total of 20 shots in the middle frame, giving them a total of 32 shots through 40. And with that, we'll go through your goal scoring in this one. Plenty of it in that second period by the Charleswood Hawks. They score a total of 4 goals here in this middle frame. And starting it off was Tyson Sieber with his second from Matt Carlson. And that was just a minute 51 in. About not even 5 minutes after that, Matt Carlson scored himself from Elliot Lewis and Tyson Sieber. Riley DeDorch, he scored his first of the year from Chance Traverse at 17:27. And then Jaden Wilder was able to make it a 4-point, was able to get their 4th goal here and make it a 3-point lead from Matt Carlson. And Matt Carlson's again showing us here why he's the leader scorer for the Hawks, his 3rd point of the game, a goal and 2 assists so far for him through 40. And we'll see what the Twisters can come up with heading out for the final 20 to turn this one around. With that, we'll take a quick look here at our standings and how these teams sit here. As you can see, the Victorias leading the way on top of everyone, though following their overtime loss to the Canucks. Canucks holding on to the playoff spot in the 8th spot, and Twisters and the Knights down low here out of the playoffs, trying to get something going though early on to work their way back ahead. Meanwhile, the Hawks, they come in just 4 points back here of the Victorias and trying to stay ahead of that close race there for really second place there. As you can see, the Loft team sitting there at 10 points, and then right behind them is the Jets. Behind those cluster of teams sitting there in the 7th spot, and that's how these teams show right now here in the league in this one. And with that, I'm your host, Bentley Brown. We'll see you all for the 3rd period. And off the draw, Twisters controlling here on the power play. They got a minute 23 as that went into the skates there of Hepner, and that gets cleared all the way down and icing waved off. Hawks controlling here in this one, and Twisters here got a long ways back here in this third period. And in on the near side, Hepner now will leave that to Olsen. Olsen walks in, he'll play it back for Van Dynes. Van Dynes working now with it, back to Hepner. Hepner across at the line to Dick, he'll play it across. Shot through traffic, and that one doesn't get through. Hepner working across to Dick, that one comes out of the zone. Hepner still working with it. He'll work that across. 40 seconds remaining here on the man advantage. And that one gets cleared all the way down. Hepner now working with it. Continuing now with it. Hepner now skating around in front of the Hawks bench. Plays that one in front. That one deflected just wide. 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Still working with it. The Hawks, they'll chip that one up. And loose puck. Alex Van Dynes pushes it ahead. Now works it back to Guilford. Guilford puts it back. No one home. And now that reaches all the way to Dick. Off a couple sticks. Worked into the slot by the Twisters. Picked off. And the Twisters jam that ahead forward as their power play ends. And now going the other way. And Deutsch will work that ahead. Elliot Lewis walks in and tries to really put this one out of reach. And Mazrat able to stay strong on the opportunity. 3 shots on the man advantage for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Gordon had the answer for each and every one of them. Still working with it now. And going through traffic, Hepner now plays it back. And now across to Guilford. Guilford works that one ahead before changing. Twisters now getting a new fresh set of legs out there as the Hawks work it out from their own zone. What a long stretch pass. He's a goal tonight. Played in front for Lewis and picked off there by a blade of a Twister as the Twisters work that ahead going the other way. And Sharma just works that one ahead. All the way back for Sabrin. Twisters play it across. Young husband bouncing puck. He can't hold on to it. Still working with it. He gets pressured, jamming at it down low, and holding on for a whistle, bringing a stoppage in play is Keegan Gordon. 17:21 on the clock. Shots is period 2 for the Pembina Valley Twisters, 1 for the visiting Hawks. Hawks leading 4-1. Off the draw. Puck corralled now here by the Hawks. Long stretch pass, and they'll come all the way down. Icing will be called against the Hawks. Off the draw. Hawks overskate the puck that they win. They'll work that one back. And Charleswood from their own zone. Penner. He'll go with the head of steam in front of the Twisters bench. Around the outside on the D. In front. Mazrat with the point blank save and the rebound. He'll hold on for a whistle at 16:54 to go here in the third. Twisters still getting outshot 34-14. And off the draw. Shot through traffic, bouncing puck off the stick of Hepner. And picked up, controlled by the Hawks. There's a shot through traffic. Still working with it here. Twisters trying to jam that ahead forward. Off the stick of Penner. Now picked up here by the Hawks in their own zone. Hawks work that one cross ice. Still continuing now with it ahead. And that loose puck controlled now here. Going up in front, and Carlson, he'll work that back. He's had 3 points in this one. On all but 1 goal. Being a part of it for his team. Shot through traffic. Mazrat gloves that down and holds on for a whistle. And there's a look at that opportunity for the Hawks. And Mazerat able to see it all the way. That one was labeled top shelf, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Off the draw, puck rolling around behind the net. Still with it in tight. Shan, his shot through traffic. Rebound in front. Sabrin, he'll try and work that out of the way. Off a couple sticks. And the Twister's still jamming at that. That one gets ahead for Keck. Keck now. With it, he'll turn that one over in front. And the Hawks send that one all the way down the ice. And that'll be nice against the Hawks. 15:36 on the clock here in this one. Cohen Thomason on the draw. Loose puck, still working with it. Twisters work it the other way. And going through traffic's Olsen. Olsen trying to work that one ahead. Picked up by the Hawks. And we got penalty coming behind the play. See if we can catch the replay. It's going to be a hooking call. And right there it is. So it'll be a power play coming here for the Pembina Valley Twisters on the hook. And they're going to get Einerson on that one. So Zach Einerson will head to the box for 2 minutes. Twisters, second power play of the game. Hawks 0 for 2. Twisters trying not to follow in that same feed, and a quick shot off the draw. There's another one just over there. Twisters have had one opportunity on the power play, 3 shots, but Gordon standing tall the whole time, as that last one we talked about just ended minutes ago here early on in this period. Hawks, or Twisters, working around on the far side, trying to skate ahead, and that's broken up by Carlson. Carlson sends it the other way. Still now working with it now here. And on the far side, Twisters step over Hepner through traffic, trying to work it ahead, and that won't go for him. Still with it. Dick waiting. He'll play that one down low. Jamming at it in front. That won't go for the Twisters. Twisters cycle it around to Hepner. Hepner now with it. Looking through traffic, and a pad save on the opportunity from Gordon. Dick, he'll play it down low. Now Olsen, he'll work that one across. That one's picked off. And Van Norman, the captain of the Hawks, trying to work it the other way. Right up center ice as he comes up Broadway, works it into the corner. Twisters, they'll slice that one right back across ice. And now to the far side from their own bench. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. The Southern runs into traffic. A nice play to work it ahead forward. Circling now back. Olsen, he'll play it across. Southern gets up, crashes the boards. Couldn't get enough of a stick on that one. That one comes back to the point for Sabrin. Sabrin now with it. He'll work that across to Wood. Wood plays it down low. 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage. As Olsen hits the ice, and on the near side, batted down, and Morrison works that one all the way in behind the Twisters net. Twisters changing up, getting a fresh set of legs out there. 5 seconds on the man advantage. One last rush for them on the near side, and they're back to even strength here. And no shots on the man advantage for the Pembina Valley Twisters. And that one's picked off, didn't get it to Stevenson, and here comes Sabrin going the other way. Sabrin walking in, and he wanted a hooking call as he'll cycle around behind the net, continuing on with it. Picked off now by Galvinia. Galvinia going the other way, puts on the brakes, sticking out his weights, tries to put that one into the slot, broken up by the stick of wall. Continuing now with it, Stevenson. Stevenson walks down low, and he can't center through the blockade of Twisters. And the Twisters clear that one all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing. And here's that call that Sabrin wanted. Sabrin walks right up center ice and goes to the back. Right there, he thought that he got hooked, and the play continues on. And a good opportunity at the other end of the ice by the Hawks causes the Twisters to ice it at 12:43. Off the draw. Hawks can't hold it at the line. Icing waved off. Wall pressuring as Gordon sends that one down. Picked off here. And Van Robies had to leave that one as he's going to play it offside. As Wall was tagging up. Dealing with that loose puck, and we got a slashing here coming to the Pembina Valley Twisters. And see if you can see it right there on your replay. Kai Sharama going to the box for the 2 minutes for the slash power play number 3 for the Hawks. Hawks trying to improve on their power play percentage, and Galvinia with the opportunity right there. Mazrat with the answer. And we got another penalty. It's going to be a tripping coming here. Hawks continuing with the pressure. They got a 5-on-3 coming as Gordon goes to the bench. Extra attacker on. Hawks continuing now with the pressure in tight. Mazrat holds on for a whistle, and it's going to be a kneeing. They're going to give him a 4 minutes on the knee. And Hepner arguing all the way with the linesman. Here's a look at the replay. And there comes Hepner. He's in the center, upper center. Right there is the knee. So we got a 5-on-3 here for 35 seconds. Or 95 seconds there, mind you that. Off the draw. Galvinia now with it. He'll play that one down low, get it right back. He'll pass that across instead of shooting it now. Getting it back from Shan, back to Shan. Shan waits his shot and off the mark there. He put that one high. Cycling it. Now, Carlson, he'll play that across. Back to Galvinia. Galvinia to Shan. Shan with the puck to Galvinia. Galvinia down low. And on the cross ice pass, that one gets picked off by Wood. Across now here to Galvinia. Galvinia fans on, kicks it to himself. Works it down low. Carlson cycles. Pushes that one out to Shan. Back to Carlson on the one-timer. Kicked aside by Mazrat. And Stevenson misplayed that, trying to get back to the point for Carlson. Carlson vacated his spot. Goes back, picks it up. His team has to regroup and gets called on the offside as Stevenson was a play ahead. 10:57 on the clock and 36 seconds remaining here on the Kai Shama trip. Or slash there, mind you that. And Mike Hepner has 1:01 on the clock. I thought it was a 4-minute penalty, and I think it is. That's what they're talking over there with the refs, unless if there's some... I don't think there's any lights burnt out on the scoreboard. I wasn't paying attention to it earlier. I think it was at 4. Maybe they didn't put it to 4. The ref clearly signaled 4, and now it's off the board. I'll reset to 3:01. And yes, it reads 3:01 on the clock on the Mike Hepner penalty. And we are back ready here with the action. Van Norman, he'll play that across. And now back to Penner. Penner working it across. Penner now he'll get from his captain. And right back to Van Norman. Van Norman plays it down low. Hawks with the opportunity here on the double man advantage. Shot through traffic wide of the net. Penner now works it. Back to the point and across. Van Norman now, he'll work it across. Shot through traffic. Blocker save, rebound. Dick picks it up and he'll clear that one all the way down the ice, and one penalty is gone. One power play remaining, and that's 2:21 for Hepner. As walking in, going the other way come the Hawks. Bullied off the puck. Still fighting for that loose puck here as the Twisters come in. And Penner works it back to Galvinia and across. Cycling back now with it. Penner with the give. He'll give it right back. And Deutsch just missed the net. Diving is Mazrat. Loose puck. That one gets played across. And bouncing puck off a couple sticks. Penner. He'll work it back to Galvinia. Galvinia across to the 23. Through traffic to Penner. His shot, and that's a blocker save. And going and chasing after that one is Van Alstyne. And he'll go for a change instead as Galvinia will take it from Gordon. Galvinia skates ahead. 90 seconds remaining here on the man advantage. Penner going through traffic. Stick handling, and he'll bobble that puck. Continuing though with it is the Hawks as they walk the line of Stevenson. Stevenson, he'll fire that one, and a pad save on the opportunity, and that one gets cleared by the Twisters. 9:05 on the clock, a minute 09 on the Hepner penalty. Galvinia out from his own zone, he'll work it across, and Lewis now with the Elliott Lewis walking in, puts on the brakes, plays it back to the point for Galvinia. Working now with it across to Lewis. Lewis getting pressured, and Colin Thomas knocking him off the puck. There's a shot through traffic, rebound in front. Still working at that one. And a long stretch clear, that's in on net. Gordon has to be careful as he'll play that across to Carlson. Carlson with 35 on the man advantage. Seberg now with it. And he'll run into a Twister. And Dick trying to send it the other way. Waddle holds it at the line. Carlson now with it. He'll play it down low. And Sabrin now trying to break that one up. Hawks controlling with the puck. 15 seconds on the man advantage. Back to Stevenson. His shot. Bouncing puck in front and holding on for a whistle with 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage is Mazrat. As the shots are up to 45-17 in favor of the Hawks. Something that has been an issue for the Twisters, and that has also led them with their goals against per game being as high as 4.75, which is last in the league. Meanwhile, the Hawks give up the least goals per game at 2.29. Off the draw. Hawks working with it. Across now. Waddle with it. His shot through traffic. That one gets blocked on the near side. Olsen now working with it. Penalty has expired. Twisters penalty kill, showing why they're number one or close to the top in the league. Bouncing puck now. Controlling with it is the Hawks. Sadowski trying to center that one back. And Sabrin works it ahead to Sadowski. In front for Keck, and that won't go. Hawks trying to work it the other way. Charleswood walks in and putting this one away as they do. It will be Tyson Serber with the goal and his second of the night. Third point of the night, a goal and an assist already. Followed that one up by this goaler. Correction, that's Waddle on the goal. We'll take a look here at the replay. See if that was the 8 or the 9. That'll be the 8. That'll be Waddle with the goal. And my correction on that one, that'll be Waddle's goal, his second of the game. Off the draw, Hawks on the near side. They'll work it ahead. Twisters pushing it back. They'll turn that one over. And Morning Hill work that one in behind the net. Dick trying to play it the other way. Turned over. Here as the Hawks have this thing all but wrapped up. As they'll turn that one over. 7 minutes on the clock here. As Van Roby's circling around his own zone, trying to get to Young Husband. Still with the puck now. Working with it. Van Roby's from his own zone. Trying to work it ahead. And that puck comes out all the way down the ice. Still working now here with it. Loose puck controlled now by Stevenson. Stevenson, he'll steam ahead ice. Walking in now. Chasing after that puck, and it's touched by the Twisters. We got a head contact penalty. And so we missed that one there for you behind the play on the replay. And don't have a replay, sorry, of that one to show y'all. So Twisters penalty kill, leaving off where they were their last game. In their loss to St. Vital, they were all almost but perfect after giving up a goal on their first power play. Killed off the next 4 in this one. Their penalty kill has been red hot. They've killed off 5, and Kashama looks like he's done for the night. They'll get a new man to serve for him as Stadowski comes in. As Shama was the one called with the head contact. Galvinia with the puck now here controlling. Power play number 6 of the night for the Hawks. No team has converted yet. And into the slot, there's an awesome opportunity for Ethan Lewis. There is. He slid across, couldn't get a shot away. Now Galvinia in front, jamming at a loose puck. And Mazrat somehow keeps it out and holds on for a whistle. And here's a look at that opportunity. There, somehow Mazrat sees it through all the confusion and the hustle and bustle in front of the net, but holds on for a whistle at 6:06. 1:37 remaining on the head contact penalty. Off the draw, Hawks controlling with the puck. He'll work it back from the point now. Across to Galvinia. Galvinia now to Lewis. Lewis walks in, fires that one. That one's off the mark. That puck comes all the way down the ice. And Gordon, he'll play it across. Hawks play it back to Lewis. And now here on the breakout. Long stretch pass. Serber picks it up. And going through traffic, he couldn't finish there on the nice go-ahead pass from Carlson. And Galvinia sliding there at the point. He couldn't glove that one down. That comes all the way down. Hawks, long stretch pass. Stevenson picks it up. He'll work it ahead to Galvinia. Galvinia now walks in. Plays that one ahead into the slot and holding on for a whistle. Another save on a great opportunity at Mazrat. Again with the answer on that opportunity there. Off the draw. Circling now here. They'll play it back. And across. Working with it now Penner. He'll play that across to the 23. And Van Ashen, he'll work that one across. Now stick handling. Trying to get that one across. And has played just wide of the net. Penner now with it. He'll work it back. And Deutsch, he'll get held with the puck. Cross to the point. Shot through traffic. Save made on the opportunity. And they'll clear that one. And chasing after to pick that one up is Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne, he'll work that ahead forward as the Twisters kill off their 6th power play. Or penalty kill of the game. There's an opportunity off the helmet of Mazrat. Mazrat jumping at it. He gets knocked down. Loose puck. There's a shot deflected in on net. Mazrat jumping at it and will hold on for a whistle. He's been busy in front of his own net tonight. There's a look at that replay. As he goes down, able to get back up, make another save, and then jump up and hold on to that puck with his glove. 4:14 on the clock. Shots are 52-17 in favor of the Hawks. So that's another period with 20 shots on net for the Hawks. As they're exactly at 20 this period. Meanwhile, 11 shots for the Twisters. Or correction there, 5 shots for the Twisters in the frame. That's definitely something they need to work on for the Pembina Valley Twisters as that puck gets shot out of play. And on the Jaden Wally goal, Stephen Katoris with the assist. And as well as Jaden McPherson. Off the draw. While he'll deflect that in front, Mazrat holds on for the whistle. And off the draw, working with that one in front. Dangerous opportunity there. Iverson trying to center that one. Still jamming at it. Twisters work that one out of harm's way. Jamming it ahead to Sabrin. He'll give chase on that loose puck. Picked up by Keck. Now he'll overskate that one. Stadowski puts it back in. Controlled by the Hawks. Sabrin now with it. He'll work that ahead. And loose puck now behind the net off the hit. Sabrin breaks that one up. Bouncing puck controlled by the Hawks on the far side. And loose puck still fighting with it. And Contreras now takes it into the zone. And the Hawks now back to the point as we loom around the 3-minute mark, and that one gets broken up by the Twisters. Southern just doesn't have, or correction, Sabrin just didn't have enough gas there to pick that one up. As Anderson skates ahead with the puck, and it looks like Sabrin gets dropped behind the play. Loose puck in front, and that one gets deflected off a Twister stick just over the net. Still working with it, and that one gets past. And Van Norben turns, trying to put that one ahead ice. Turning that one over, Cohen Thomas picks it up. He had to watch offside. Twister's tag at the line as Van Norben works it to Penner on the near side. Penner, he'll send that one in wide of the net. Clausen picks it up for the Twisters. And working here on the near side. Hawks, he'll work that one ahead forward. Hepton now with it. He'll play that across. 2 minutes here on the clock. Van Norman, long stretch pass that gets deflected ahead. Twisters jamming at the puck. On the near side, kicked back by Penner and into their own zone. And Johnson will go and scoop up the puck from Gordon. Gordon, he'll play that one ahead forward, and that's going to be an icing waved off here as we hit 100 seconds to go here in this one. And that pass played ahead. Penner plays that in to the zone right back, and it's the Hawks get ready here in the final 90 seconds to reclaim second place in the MMJHL and skip ahead of the Transcona Railer Express. Glove down here by the Twisters, and the Twisters will still try and figure stuff out here as they'll find themselves 2 points behind River East in last place. Working with it now as the Hawks work it ahead into the final minute. Picked up by Pembina Valley. Across to Van Robies. He'll put on the brakes. Has some issues there with traffic in front. Looking now for it. Back to the point. And a hard hit there that Sabrin takes from Traverse. Traverse plays it ahead to Penner. And we'll see if Sabrin dishes back some punishment. As working down low are the Hawks trying to bat one more in. 25 on the clock for the Twisters as Owen Van Robies works it right up Broadway and into the zone as the Hawks fans start to file out here. Still with the puck now. Come the Hawks on the near side. Bouncing puck. George, he'll push that one ahead forward. Sabrin now with it. He'll work that one back, turning it over. And a hard hit by Wall. And that's going to do it. There's the horn. This one is over. It's a 5-1 Hawks lead win. And the Hawks will pass the Railer Express. And they'll move up to second place here in the standings with 13 points. Meanwhile, the Twisters still find themselves in the basement, 2 points back of the Royal Knights. This one started off here looking good for the Pembina Valley Twisters with an early goal 18 seconds in from Wall, but after that it was all Hawks, and we'll be here with you for your 3 stars here momentarily. And with that here, we'll head to your 3 stars here in this one. And before you get there, just your final shots before I miss that one. 17 for the Penn Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, 54 for the Hawks. The one positive takeaway here for the Twisters, they killed off 6 power play opportunities that the Hawks had, though the Twisters were unable to get any power play goals on their 2 opportunities. And with that, we head to the 3 stars here in tonight's game. Starting it off, the 3rd star from your Pembina Valley Twisters, and that ends up with the loss in this one, but kept his team in it in what could have been nevertheless even a bigger blowout. Number 30, Mason Mazrat, he ends the night off with 49 saves and was busy in this one, made plenty of good plays, and really tried to keep his team in it down the end stretch, but there was no offense to back him up in this one. And to our third star, or to our second star in tonight's game from the Charleswood Hawks, number 8, with 2 goals, Jaden Waddle. And again, he was the guy out there producing plenty of offense as well with him. The first star in tonight's game with 2 goals and 1 assist from the Charleswood Hawks, number 9, Tyson Sieber. And with that, that will be all for tonight's broadcast here. I'm your host, Bentley Brownthorne, my cameraman, Josh Keck. We'll see you all here for the next game. It's the Charleswood Hawks defeating the Pembina Valley Twisters by a score of 5-1.